Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is India, and in today's video, I will be doing a ZeroPoint Foods only OMAD. Okay, that was a mouthful. I will be consuming ZeroPoint Foods only, and I will be eating only one meal today. I want to document this. We're going to get into my meal for today. I'm going to show you the variety of the foods that I eat. I'm going to show you how you can eat a good volume of food for low calories. We're going to do all that, but I did want to address something really quick. You guys know when I get in front of this filming device here, I have a lot to say. So I do want to address something real quick, and we're going to eat and we're going to feast out. Okay, so someone recently was viewing one of my videos. I'll pop it on the screen because I don't remember what video it was. And then I got the question, I got the comment. I'm guessing it was one of my 1 meal a day videos to where I was eating, a large amount, which is what I do. This is what I've been doing for a while now for weight loss and weight maintenance. And so she saw the way that I was eating and she had some concerns. She was like, and it wasn't concerns for me, it was more so for herself. The comment came across like, and I want to make sure I'm getting it right. I'm not getting it verbatim or anything, but she was like, my thing is, I'm afraid if I eat like this, that I'll just be too hungry throughout the day and that I'll just be too full or I'll overeat during my eating window or during the one meal. She was saying it's just too much food at once to eat. And so she was asking me, like, do I come across the problem of being hungry all day or struggling throughout the day and eating too much at that one time to where I'm just like full, miserable just within that one eating window? So it was something along those lines, and I did respond, but I kind of wanted to get on here and just talk it through and explain more to people why I choose to do 1 meal a day, why it works for me specifically, and why I try to put emphasis on do what works for you. 1 meal a day is not going to work for everyone. 1 meal a day is not for everyone. Some people might find some success with it. Some people may not. You really have to customize what works for you. And when I say that, you can be successful at any diet. Ultimately, it's about a couple of things. You being knowledgeable about what causes weight loss and weight gain. You being in a calorie deficit, to be completely honest, and you doing what you can keep up with. So whatever program you start, you just really have to see yourself doing that down the line. Is it sustainable for you and what you can keep up with? And so a quick background, if you are not familiar with me, I am one to have been on a weight loss, weight gain journey for years at this point. I did a video sharing my weight loss history. You guys check out any video I mentioned. Just make sure you check it out. I'll always leave it linked in my description box. And so I say that to say this. This is my very first time. This is my first time that I've actually been successful with weight loss and keeping it off. So at this point, from my heaviest to my current weight, I have lost 130 pounds, and I've been maintaining this weight loss for years. And the secret behind, me losing the weight and maintaining it and keeping it off is me doing what works for me. Me finding a plan that's not so strict or not so hard for me to keep up with. Me doing something that I know I can follow through with. And again, that's what it boils down to. You being knowledgeable about fat loss. There's a lot of research. There's a lot of science out here. There's a lot of conflicting information about how to lose weight, what causes weight loss, weight gain. There's a lot of information out there. So I don't blame anyone who just doesn't know, but pretty much, in order to achieve fat loss, the only thing, you cannot out science physics. You cannot out research physics, so the only thing that's going to help you achieve fat loss is being in a calorie deficit. So no matter how you achieve that, No matter what diet you are on, if you are not in a calorie deficit, you will not achieve weight loss. And it goes beyond that. A lot of people don't like hearing the whole calories in, calories out thing, but there's layers to it, but ultimately that is it. And so I just had to start doing what works for me. So I'm not gonna, preach too much. I have videos for that. I'll try to link whatever I can in my description box. But what I will do is just explain to you how I operate and why I choose one meal a day ultimately. And so here are some issues that I've had in the past, with trying to lose weight, trying to keep it off, the whole nine, right? And this is why I was unsuccessful at weight loss. One of the biggest things was portion control. I tried eating small meals a day, the 6-day diet meal. Yeah, come on, don't play me. You know what I'm talking about. When you eat 6 small meals a day, portion control. There were some diets that encourage you to eat 8 times a day, right? It keeps your metabolism going and it speeds up your metabolism. No. So I tried that. The small portions did not work for me. I just felt hungry throughout the day, and it felt like I was just going to be hungry for the rest of my life because there was never any point in my day of satiation. And so that was one of the things, portion control. I eat large portions. I don't know why I eat so much, but I do. Everyone doesn't eat a lot, but that's one of the problems that I have. I eat more than the average person. That's number one. Number two, I burn less than the average person. So where the average female adult burns around 2,000 calories to maintain their weight, in order for me to maintain my current weight, I eat around 1,700 calories. And so that's a big difference. You have someone who eats a very, very large amount of food and then someone who burns a lot less than the average person. So that is challenging in itself. Also, cravings, right? I can't be on a very restrictive diet because I get cravings. I want to eat other food. So you have people who find success in cutting out sugar, right? I know I'm not going to cut sugar out of my diet. At some point in my entire life, I am going to want to consume sugar. So I can't do the very restrictive diets. And so there are so many things, that normal diet culture that I just can't do and I can't keep up with. And so throughout the years, me building my fasting muscle, me finding what works for me, after a lot of trial and error, just the one meal a day really checks off all of my boxes. So when you're doing one meal a day, you have so much flexibility in your diet to what you can eat, since you're restricting your calories to 1 to 2 hours, right? And so it's like you're not eating very, very strict throughout the day because you don't have to. You can be a lot more flexible. You can loosen up some because you have enough calories. You've saved enough calories for the day to kind of relax and kind of be, I don't want to say mindless when you're eating, but you can be a lot more relaxed. So I love the flexibility of OMAD. You can eat a variety of different foods without going over your calories because, again, the calories matter. And so anything that helps you achieve your calorie deficit, whether it's fasting, whether it's getting rid of carbs, whatever that is, that can help you achieve your calorie deficit and that you can actually keep up with, that's what you need to be doing. All right. So the flexibility of OMAD, I love. It was asked of me, do I get hungry throughout the day or throughout the night since I'm only eating once during the day? And for me, no. With the way my ghrelin spikes, I'm so used to only eating once a day. That's the only time that my ghrelin is going to spike. And so, you have your ghrelin, your cortisol, everything. We're not going to get into the hormones or anything of that nature. But also, throughout the day, I dirty fast. So I'm not only drinking water, I also drink coffee. Coffee has caffeine. Caffeine is a natural appetite suppressant. So if I'm drinking coffee, I'm good. I really don't need food. But I'm getting off a little bit. So I said the flexibility. What else? What else are we listening? Oh, and of course, portions. When you're eating one meal a day, you can eat a lot. And because I eat so much, You know, I pair eating my 1 meal a day with eating foods that are high in nutrients and low in calories. So not only am I eating a lot, but I'm eating a ton. And in a minute, you're going to see, because you're coming with me. We're going to eat this food. We're going to prepare this food. I have an idea of what I want to eat, but yeah, we're going to get into that. And one of the things that I really love about eating 1 meal a day is the process of tracking your food. So if you're someone and you track your food, you track your progress, eating once a day is really helpful. You don't have to think about food all day and crunch the numbers and do none of that. You can just focus on that 1 meal that you're going to eat, and that's it. So I love only having to track my food once a day. And I'm pretty sure down the line, I am going to make a ton of videos, but let me just say this. The thing that I love about ZeroPoint foods is the variety of the foods that you can have. A lot of people associate diet and weight loss with being hungry. That's the biggest thing. No one wants to be hungry. No one wants to struggle throughout the day. And so the thing that I like about these ZeroPoint foods is that you really don't have to be hungry. You can really eat them. You can eat an unlimited amount of them and be very satiated without going over your calories. And that's the good thing about really prioritizing eating foods that are high in nutrients and low in calories. Like, I can't say that enough. That is what I do. Whether you call it WW, whether you call it counting calories, whether you call it eating for volume, whether you call it fasting, ultimately what I do is I prioritize eating whole, single ingredient foods that are low in calories. And then I'll do that 80-90% of the time. And then after that, if I'm still craving something, I'll eat it, because I still have that room, that flexibility to do that. But I'm talking a lot, guys. So let's get to the food, because let's be honest, that's why we're here. Yes, ma'am. This is it, guys. So this is my 1 meal for the day, and it is also all ZeroPoint foods only. I'm gonna break down the calories real quick so you'll see what I'm working with. Of course, I have this salad over here. I have some rotisserie chicken, and I have a bowl of bananas. I wanted so much more, but it was becoming way too much, and you know, I'm not as good as I thought. So this salad over here, the bed of the romaine, it is 45 calories. The tomatoes, those are 75 calories. And then I have some kidney beans on there. The kidney beans are 254 calories. Now, I was trying to do like some kind of Southwestern type salad, but I didn't have all the ingredients that I wanted. I wanted like black beans and, you know, corn, that sort of thing. But this right here will do. I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. Then you have this rotisserie chicken over here, guys. I wanted to get my protein in today. This is only 240 calories per the website that I went to, the restaurant that I went to. These 2 pieces here, it is 240 calories for that chicken. All right, and then we have this bowl of bananas. Now the bananas, these are the highest calorie things out of everything on here. This is about 391 grams of bananas, and it's coming in at 348 calories. So all in all, everything you see in this clip here is 962 calories. So that's under 1,000 calories for this meal. That is pretty good considering the balance we have here, the amount of food, and let's get into it, y'all. I'm about ready to eat. thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far in the video, consider subscribing to my channel. Again, thank you for watching. Good luck on your journeys, and I will see you in the next one.